life, Toni Mann. Or how to make a living selling new wave tropical deco. In the past few years, Toni Mann has been riding a rocket ship to stardom, gaining a celebrity status unequaled by her peers in the artistic community.
Now here's some pottery that's quite different. It's colorful and seems to be very popular. But just what would you call it?
I sort of call it a new wave tropical deco. I'm really influenced by the deco movement of the 30s, so that sort of comes out, you know, in my pottery too. But there's definitely the tropical influence, so it's kind of new wave tropical deco.
Along with gaining intense interest from both the broadcast and print media, Toni Mann has also managed to draw rave reviews from the stars of the entertainment industry, including Regis Philbin and Kathie Lee Gifford of The Regis and Kathie Lee Show.
You know, Reach, I went into the audience to say hello, and this lady named Toni Mann gave me this. Look what she did. She's an artist. Look at this. Cody Newton Gifford on his little boat. And look at, you think you're not loved? Look at this. I'd make a lousy weatherman. How's that?
Let me just see.
Isn't that cute?
I don't like the picture. Okay.
Rage!
Thank you very much, really.
Thank you,
very
Tony.
nice.
They're microwavable. And dishwasher safe.
And none for you?
No, they're both for me.
But the feather in Toni's celebrity cap, so to speak, came just recently when star comedian Kevin Meaney commissioned Toni to produce over 100 personalized mugs for the people working on Meaney's new hit series, Uncle Buck. And if you think Kevin just doesn't care, you're wrong, Toni. Just listen to this.
Yes, I met Toni Mann in Florida. I think her artwork is fabulous. And right now, I'm wrapping up the Uncle Buck mug that she made. Over 100 mugs in a matter of hours. And it's the most fabulous mug you have ever seen in your life. Toni, I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And that also goes for you too, Jay. And everybody down there in West Palm Beach, Florida. Merry Christmas!
Yes, Toni, Kevin Meaney is a part of your life. But to understand and grasp the artistic mind, of Toni Mann, we must journey back in time, a simpler time, to Foxborough, Pennsylvania. Don't blink or you'll miss it town, some 50 miles from the Steel City, where, as her mother explained, she at first shunned the spotlight.
Well, the only thing about her, every Christmas her dad took her picture, she bald and hit her head and would never picture taken, carried on like an idiot.
And while she and husband Jay jet all over the country to art shows now, she didn't display a love of travel at an early age.
So tell us about one of the trips and preparation for the trips and how you'd have to be careful not to spill the beans.
I never told Toni anything because every time we went someplace she said they'd get sick.
Toni is the only artist in a family of 6 with 2 sisters and a brother. Oddly enough, Toni may have developed an eye for art with the help of her father in her first 2 weeks of existence.
He used to lay in bed with his toe on a cradle, rocking, and he'd be sound asleep, and Toni's head would be going back and forth, her eyes wide open.
Today, it's her art that's opening eyes and leaving mouths agape, and cats play perhaps the leading role in her work. Strangely enough, several devastating experiences from her youth may have triggered her desire to immortalize the friendly felines.
And another thing, Toni liked cats, and none of her cats ever lived. She had one that took a fit, fell over the hill and died. The other one died on Christmas Eve. So I think that's why she likes cats now.
And people like her cats and all of her work, not only for its external beauty, but because it can become a useful tool in their daily lives as well.
Her pottery is so good in the dishwasher and the microwave, but it works in the garage too.
Are we speaking of Toni Mann?
That little Italian man? Oh, Toni Mann, the potter. We just found Tony's work to be so functional. We've just got a use for this bowl that you wouldn't believe. There. Toby.
Here's an art critic.
He likes it. He likes it. Toby, what'd he say? I guess he likes it. Thank you, Toni.
Hi, Tone. Merry Christmas. I love this platter, but you know, it's just taken me a long time to figure out what to do with it. And I was out here feeding Cupid, and I know, there's just all this stuff all over the place. And I just decided the best thing that this was for some of this. Here. But I mean, you know, it holds a lot. It's really nice. Cupid likes it. Every now and then we give him his dinner on it, but he doesn't want any today. Cut.
We just love getting Jay and Tony's pottery for Christmas. It's just so darn functional. Now, as soon as Mimi, Shane can have lunch. Mimi!
Mimi!
She likes it. Hey, Mimi. And now, you're getting sleepy. And for a good reason. You're about to experience a bona fide dream sequence.
I don't mind the plumber if he just washes underwear every once in a while. If the electrician, he's a lovely person. I think that wrist is a little limp, though. Ooh, it's the representative, Dorothy. It's the representative from this is Toni Mann's life. The life of... Anyway, it's that lovely television person. She's here. She wants to get a couple of little tidbits from it. Toni, I remember she was a couple of grades. She was a lot less classy than me. I don't know how many grades lower she was than me. She was a social climbing little bitch. She tried to get into the art department. And now this is something I'd like to point out. This purse I made, I think maybe someone's kind of read this to the success and the epitome of ceramic power that she has now. Speaking with big stars like co-stars of Jane Meadows, sister, Audrey Meadows. Anyway, bitch, cut! It is getting a little warm in here, isn't it? Let's keep this. Let's open it. Right here, come over here. Turn this oven off. Kitty cat. Is there something wrong with your voice? You know, you gotta consider electrolysis for that chest hair. Maybe a little testosterone would be cut it out on your diet. Anyway, it's nice speaking with you. Beat it! Stinking media.
All kidding aside, Jay, Toni's adoring husband, does play a major role in the production of Toni's artwork, toiling day and night to get it done just right.
And it's been glorious speaking with you too. And that check, I understand it is in the mail, right? Yeah, nice talking to you. Yeah, have a nice life, you bum.
We interrupt our This Is Your Life production for a special urgent update bulletin. Good evening, everyone. I'm Dan Oliver from the Update Desk here in the Eyewitness Newsroom. Today, the art world knocked on its ear by a startling revelation that could equal or surpass the Milli Vanilli scandal in the world of music. The wildly popular new wave tropical deco art, believed to be the work of celebrity artist Toni Mann, is actually produced by another person. We have exclusive video of this man, known simply as Bob, who creates the pottery that Mann claims to be her own in his home in Wellington. It appears to be another case of image and celebrity status winning out over true substance. And what a sad day it is indeed. Now, when word of this scandal broke out, we got reaction from the art world. Whistler's mother apparently fell off her rocker. Kevin Meaney immediately held a mug-smashing party, and Van Gogh rose from the dead and cut off his other ear.
We now return to our regular program service, In Progress.
Well, we first met Toni about 5 years ago. We were at a show together, and she was staying in a hotel. Of course, we weren't. But there was an article in a magazine, and it was in their motel room, the Orlando Magazine. And she gave us the article. She's just really a generous person. Well, this is our Christmas tree. This is our traditional pole lamp. We've got your angel turtle on the top. Of course, Toni thinks we're really cheap because we wouldn't go and buy one. But, you know, we just like to make things. And it took us 3 hours. This is Zsa Zsa Goes Southwest.
What else do you want to say about Toni?
Well, Toni's an extremely generous person, and she likes celebrities. So if you know of any celebrities, bring them over. We had Pancho Villa over here earlier, but he had to leave. Where's
Howard?
Pancho?
He's in the bedroom, I believe.
Is he? Maybe we should go get him. Bring Pancho out.
See if he can make it.
All right. Maybe Pancho's still here. He was just napping. Toby, do you have anything to say about Toni? He's Pancho. He didn't leave.
Hi, Toni.
Pancho and his lady friend.
Who's that?
Sí, Pancho.
Bueno.
Sit down, girls. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down, Maggie, please. Sit down. Sit. Sit. Well, Toni, to end on the way that I really feel about you, I think that the Boca Museum really had the best idea of all, because they knew what to do with your pottery. They put it in a magazine, and they made it look like real special art that it is. See, aren't you proud of this? Look at this. Do I really know this person who did this? I can't believe it. Merry Christmas. Without anybody on me. Charging around, doing reach.
Okay, make a circle. Go on.
I don't know. She's just
Jesse, give a little bit. Don't be so firm with your mouth. Give. Okay, there you go. There you go. Okay, that's enough.
look right at the camera and do it.
Hi, Toni. Merry Christmas.
You know, she was so mean she wouldn't pee in somebody's ear if their brain was on fire. But I loved her. I was a cut. You know, we went to high school together. She was a lovely child, a little social climbing misfit. Cut.
God, you're supposed to quit.
And Toni, as strange and distorted as it may seem,
This is your life.
Hey, get the messages, will you? I think I'm expecting an important call.
Hi, Tony and Jay. This is Kevin Meany calling. I'm at, you made me that beautiful mug with the puss on the face and everything like that, and which I use every morning. It's my favorite mug of all time because I'm a big mug collector. And I'm wondering if you can help me here. I need some mugs made up. But call me back at 818-985-6353 and call collect if you like. And I'm out in California. So give me a buzz. It is
Probably around 9 o'clock.
11:30 my time. It's 2:30 your time. Thanks, guys.
Kevin Meany.
They were a family drawn into journeys to the natural wonders of the world, from the thundering power of Niagara Falls to the dusty plains of Mexico, where man and bull met in mortal combat, and to the parade-filled streets of Girard, Pennsylvania. These are the adventures of the Mann family, put together for the first time in the Mann Family Chronicles. You'll see three children, Jay, Tracy, and Susan, grow up before your eyes, arm in arm through the good times and the bad, but always with high-flying adventure, high-stepping action, enough to make your head spin. See how Max reacts when he learns he's not a thoroughbred German Shepherd. See Tracy as the masked bandit Zorro, or Chief Pocahontas. Yes, a simple time when brothers sharing their toys got as close as two kids could be, and Sexy Susie became one of the first young playmates of her time. Experience thrills and chills in a hard-riding story of an American dream, presented masterfully with spectacular photography from the best cinematographers in the business, all blended in with the musical genius of Zamfir and his pan flute. Yes, you'll laugh, you'll cry, and even wave goodbye. Don't miss the epic story of a Pennsylvanian family, their trials and tribulations, and most of their vacations in the Mann Family Chronicles, coming soon to a living room near you.
From our family to yours, happy holidays.